Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome. I'm DarkVadek and I have here for you a little, I'd say, guide on Battlefield 3, even if it's not exactly maybe a guide. I should call it, unless I change my mind obviously, but I should call it map control, the importance of map control, because, well, what do I mean with map control is obviously the fact that in every map there are some main routes and some secondary routes, and anyone as the defenders cannot leave some of these major routes unguarded, because that's where the attack is going to be, like, unless the attackers are totally stupid, let's say, but they probably are not, and so probably they are going to go through there. So if you are defending, you should, after a heavy fight or something like that, or as soon as you spawn, I think it's sometimes what you should do is pressing M or whatever it is if you're playing on console. I think you cannot on console, but anyway, essentially check out the map and seeing if some of these routes are unguarded, because, or there is one or two people, especially if they are a sniper. There isn't a way to know if they are snipers or not, but if there are only one or two people, you should go check, because probably there will be an attack coming from that part sooner rather than later. And so it's like, let's say, a duty, not exactly a duty obviously, but it's kind of a duty if you are a defender to check also on those parts, because otherwise you are going to lose, essentially, because that's probably where the enemy attack is going to pass through. Obviously, considering that, obviously, since there is not let's say, an overmind in Battlefield 3, there isn't anyone that is going to tell you, I mean, maybe some teammate, but no one, let's say, with some authority that is going to tell you check on the right or check on the left. So it's all voluntary. You have to do it by yourself, and I think that you should actually do it by yourself, because otherwise you are going to, let's say, have some bad minutes and a bad round, because it's like, yeah, you are not shooting to enemies for like 20 seconds, but you are trading the time for maybe a victory. So yeah, that's, like, I think pretty basic, but I've seen some people that doesn't do it, and since there is not a VoIP essentially in Battlefield for PC, there is on the chat, and that's pretty, let's say, hard to use. I think that it's pretty important to not let these things happen. So yeah, I think that's all. I've said everything I had to say like 2 or 3 times, because I'm a professional. And yeah, so I don't know, I think this might help also make some rounds more challenging and interesting. So thank you for your attention and for your time. Like the video if you like the video, yes, I like to say it this way. Maybe subscribe for more, maybe, I don't know. And obviously, if you have some, I don't know, some friends that may benefit from this video or something like that, you could show them this. Okay, this is actually all I had to say. So thank you everyone, and goodbye.